So for me, it is becoming about learning to protect my capacity. And when God says it's time for an increase in capacity, then I have to learn new practices and new processes to be able to do that. So one of them, like I said, is learning to process through my own unforgiveness toward myself, right? Okay, we'll talk. I'll talk about that. I'll end with that. But learning to put the past in its place. So how? For me, what has helped me in the last few months since the fast in January was understanding that and learning to hold the concept that two things can be true at the same time. Something like that would have just blown my mind, just blown the top of my head off my skull. Because how? I felt like to embrace one meant to deny the other one. And that if I denied what happened to me in the past, I was denying myself. And this really helped set me free. And I need this for the capacity, apparently, that I'm going to need for apparently where I'm going. Okay? I'm still a little, I don't know how I feel about it, but okay, don't matter. Don't matter how I feel about it. So, one way that we do that is one way that for me to learn to put the past in its proper place is to what we call in psychology circles reframing it. Reframing the memory. Some people call it reordering the memory. But what I'm doing is I'm assigning a new meaning to it. I'm not denying it. I'm assigning a new meaning to it by saying, yes, this is true, but this is also true. And in my mind, they have equal weight. Yes, these grown-up people did all these horrible things to me that affected me in all these catastrophic ways. But also, I'm still here. And the reason why I'm still here is because God was with me. Even though people have free will, and God honors that, and they use their free will not to be better, but to be harmful or hurtful, but God still kept me. So this is true, but this is also true. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. For me, that is how I honor what happened to me, but also honor the blessing that has always been a part of my life as well. It's both things at once. And in my heart and mind, one doesn't outweigh the other. They're both important. They're both equally important. The grief I feel, we talked about this a lot yesterday, but the grief I feel of not being able to trust even a simple conversation with my mother, I feel that grief every day. I cry about it probably once a week. However, that is true. It's also true that if she chooses not to change, not to grow, and we've had conversations, not to be better, then that's her choice. And I have to choose to do what I need, what I must do to be able to keep my capacity where it needs to be. Making sense? Mm-hmm. So this is the upgrade that God has been taking me through, learning that two things can be true at the same time. Yes,